and push it in. Alright guys, it's that dreaded time of year that the end of camping has come, and now you got to winterize your camper. Today we're going to go over the easiest way, and I guarantee you, I've done it for 5 years now, it will never freeze. It'll take care of all the water lines, all the P-traps, everything you need to do, you'll see in this video. So without a bunch of other nonsense, let's just get to it and show you how it's done. Alright, so the very first thing that you're going to want to do is come back here to your water heater. One, if you have an electric one, make sure it's off. And if you've been using your camper and it's warm, don't take out your anti-rod right away. Come up here, open it up, make sure you relieve all your pressure. Once it's done relieving, then take your anti-rod and drain the system. Drain all your water out of that guy right there. Okay, and this is, show you, mine's already drained. Take the anti-rod out and then just leave it out for now. The other thing is come on over, find your, right here, I got my low point drains. So you want to come over and open them up. Make sure all the water's drained out. Shut them and we'll move to the next thing. For my camper, it takes 3 jugs. Really, it doesn't take fully 3, but 3 is what I buy, and I'll show you why. But you want to locate where your water pump is at. Mine's down here. And you're going to want to find where your water heater is at. After you locate your water heater, you're going to want to valve it off. It's a winter bypass. So you're going to want to turn the valves whichever way they go. Just like that. That way, when you winterize it, you're not going to be pumping in antifreeze into your tank here. It's going to be bypassing and coming around the loop and back. Now, on my camper, I have a three-way valve here. Right here, it goes down into the tank. So you want to valve that off. Now it's going to come directly from my antifreeze. And all I'm going to do is take a gallon jug, take the lid off, and just stick that down into it. And we'll end up turning on the pump and then going over to the sinks over there and just running the water until it comes pink. And put it all the way to the bottom. Now we've made sure the valves are shut there, and then the valve is shut there. That way we suck it directly from our antifreeze. So we'll come over here, turn on water pump, and it's priming right now. See, it's going down a little bit on its own, it's just priming the lines. So it's getting ready to stop. Okay, now it's stopped. So now it's primed the lines. Now we'll come over here and we'll just turn the water on until we start getting pink out. Okay, we'll do the cold water. Until it runs pink. There's pink. Do hot water. Pink. And go back. Okay, that one's good. So we're already getting low here. So we just need to keep an eye on that. Okay, so the sink in here. Cold. Hot. So we're about out now. So let's go and change buckets here. Now your shower. I always leave it hanging down. Hot water. Alright, looking good. Do cold water again. We have plenty of it. Alright. And then I just leave my shower head just hanging there. That way anything can just residually drip out. This is something that I hardly ever see anybody do. This is your city water going in. There's a little screen if you open up your city water. So you might get this out. Okay. Now if you can see, that white thing in there, that's a backflow preventer. Alright. You're going to want to push your finger in there and push it in. And push it in. When you get pink coming out, now you've gotten all the water, even out of the little section of the city water. And then take your little screen and put it back on in there. And you can close that thing back up. All right, and then the very last thing that I got left on my camper is the toilet. Just like that. All right, so now everything's all done and winterized. You can go ahead and I put this in your anti rod back in, just in there by hand. Just start it, and that way it just keeps any of the bugs out. Yeah, it's a perfect spot for wasps and mice to get into, and all these little nasty stink bugs that like to crawl around. Okay, put that back on. Anything that involves water, all the sinks, the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink, the shower, and the toilet have all been taken care of. Anything that you got left over, we're going to pour down the drains. That way you know you got your P-traps are all nice and filled. Get the second one here. That way you don't have any water sitting down in your traps. Pour some down the drain here. Make sure your shower has enough in it. And then to top it off, just fill it up with antifreeze in the toilet. And that's all of it. And then you can go back through if you want and wipe the stuff out. That way the pink doesn't stain the white plastics. Alright, there you go. So in about 30 minutes time, the entire camper is now winterized. Go winterize your campers before they freeze so you can use them next year. Have fun. See ya.